too warm.
Okay.
Whew, just waiting for the ocean to cool down.
Hello, my name is Scott Hammersberg, and what you just saw is the story of a man who has fed up with ocean warming and has decided to sit around and wait for ocean temperatures to cool off. We will get into a few reasons why you should do the exact opposite of this man, but first I must explain what ocean warming is. Over the past few decades, scientists have started to notice that ocean temperatures are increasing and remaining higher than the normal average temperatures. Scientists have determined that this change is due to humans who are contributing excessive amounts of greenhouse gases such as CO2 and methane. These gases reflect the sun's rays back on the earth, and it acts as a big insulator, and over time this has heated up the ocean. This has had adverse effects on streams as well as ocean currents and weather patterns. Warmer oceans may not seem so bad. I mean, who doesn't love surfing? But the warmer temperatures have serious consequences on marine life. People of the Puget Sound love their salmon, which can only live in temperatures below 70 degrees. Obviously, the higher ocean temperatures are going to make it such that the salmon can't live as well and live as well. It also creates more algae blooms and red tides, which kills wildlife and makes oysters poisonous to anyone who eats them, which affects our economy. Don't like salmon and other oysters? Here is our field reporter who talks about an effect of ocean warming that is much closer to home.
See this tree? It almost hit me the other day while I was walking home. One of the effects of ocean warming is that it can serve to intensify storms. So more trees like this one are going to be more common. Now these two trees didn't do any damage, but that doesn't mean the tree near your house or your car or your children will. Ocean warming also affects the severity of rainstorms. As you can see, this drainage ditch here is almost at the level with the road. I'd give it another couple more days before this water is flowing over the road. And it also affects the severity of hurricanes, like the one in Mexico that we saw the other day. That was the biggest ever hurricane on.
To finish his sentence, he was saying that the biggest hurricane on record was in Mexico, and it happened just a few months ago. If you haven't figured out by now, ocean warming has serious consequences for you and your family. And there are a few things that you can do to reduce your effects. I recommend not driving if you don't have to by clumping your errands together, utilizing public transport, or carpooling with a friend. I also recommend getting involved in your community by voting and supporting measures that will require polluting companies to reduce their emissions. I also invite you to propose your own measures and to work on getting them passed. Every little bit helps, so don't be like this guy. Get proactive today, and thank you for listening. Still too warm.